Hello, welcome to Trove. So, this, I believe, has just come out of beta. It's in full release, it's free to play. And as you can see, it's blocky and voxel. And it's, you could say, almost a cross between Cube World and Minecraft. But there's a lot more to it than that, at least it seems to be. So, this is a hub world. And up here, see these portals. There's a green, a blue, a purple and a pink. I think this is basically the tutorial levels. So I'm on the purple, I'm level 6. Which is for levels 6 and 7. You start off at the bottom on the green and work your way up. Now in the top right you can see I need to get 15 skill in the ring crafting. For my next, it's basically crests. This sort of the tutorial crests, and that gives you a reward of 250. I don't know what their currency is called. Let's go to here. So this is the store, and you can buy things using qubits, which is the in-game currency, or credits, which is what you have to buy. Now some things you can only buy with qubits, like this tradable class coin, which I have no idea what it is. But as you can see, all these classes here you can buy with the qubits as well. So let's have a look at costumes. So these are only for the credits. So flasks, I assume this would be like XP, death defying. So they all can be bought with in-game currency as well. So we've got some mounts. Again, there's a mix, some you can buy, some you can't. I've already bought a raptor, which was part of the tutorial to buy something from the store, for 4,000 qubits. So, goods. Patrons, sort of like the subscription. Packs. So far I've not really need to worry about the store. And there's an awful lot I don't know, I think, so far. So let's just go up to the purple and go into the world. So as you can see, I've got the red circle with my health in, and the yellow with the, I think it's energy. I think it might be different ones, but I'm not sure. So when you start, you can choose a class. I think it's basically a pirate. So let's just go to the store again. Go to classes. I'm a pirate captain. A salty sea dog with a love for explosions and the high seas. So I think you can pretty much choose any of these at the start. But to get any more, you have to use your qubits, so at least you don't have to use real money. So when you enter one of these levels, you can go over to one of these places over here with a sign, one of these plots, hold E, and your house will move onto this one, so you can just move your house anywhere. So this is my very basic house. So over here you have a barber shop, so you can just change your skin. So rejuvenation station to refill your flask, that's basically a health potion, so I need to do that. So as you can see, it's bound to Q on the toolbar, so I've got 8 of those now. So R, I'm not sure what R is. So this is the inventory. Have I got? So we've got Glim, this is trading material. Flux, again, crafting. Oh, minus Trove, so R, so let's open that up. So we've got shapestone ore, so that's another crafting material. So there's massive amounts to craft. So let's just go into the character screen. So you can see I'm level 6. There's my stats. Now this top bar is a hat, weapon and face. That's what I'm actually got equipped. There's a ring, there's a flask, some emblems, there's my mount. Now this row here are basically skins. So when you get an item, oops, didn't want that. When you get an item which you don't want or you don't want to use anymore. So have I got anything? Yeah. So like this Spud Spark gun. So at the moment it's not part of my collection. So we go to the loot collector. Not do that. Go to the loot collector. And we can put, so we don't want these, so right click, put them into the loot collector. So I've got an epic, I'll keep that for now. Let's put the Spud Spark gun. Sponge, throw out some water to pick up. Okay, so more crafting. And then we accept that. So that spark gun will be added to our collection. We also got some flux from it, which is used in crafting as well. So that's now in our collection, the Spud Spark gun. So now if we go to our character sheet, and go to the weapon, go to here. So we can select any skin that's in our collection. So got various, the can, Spud Spitter, Spud Spark gun, there it is. So now we can make our weapon look like that. So it's just skins, those three. So there. It's not very exciting, so let's go back and choose another skin for it. So these are all weapons I've found and put in the loot collector, so I can now use their skins. Let's have a launching ladybug. As you can see, that's designed by Quillef. This one's designed by Ludicus. So I assume at some point you can get things to design weapons in the game and various other things. And I think also things like bosses can be designed by players. I'm no idea how it works. So wings, mounts, mag riders. What's that? It's like a car of some sort. Allies. Rare. So lots of stuff. So I'm sure collections can be used for other things later on as well as just for skins. So we've got a novice crafting bench. So we made our ring crafting bench here, and it uses shapestone ore. So we go to our ring crafting bench, and so we want 15 skill to finish this quest, and to make, so we want magic damage, but I think it's a bit bust to be honest. So there's the materials we have and what we need, so I can make another 4, and that's enough to finish my quest, hopefully. So the star bar can be filled once per day to earn qubits. So there we are, we've done that. Ask around and join someone's club, or craft one at the building's crafting bench. Clubs have their own worlds and chat. So you basically can make your own worlds, join clubs, go to those worlds, explore, etc., get new stuff. At least I think so. So let's go to the crafting bench. Venturous craft, buildings crafting bench. Okay, let's see if we can build that. Yep. Okay, let's go into our inventory. And where is it? Oh, we need to open that for rings. So you can see down there on the taskbar, R is basically for opening these boxes and various things. Hold down E to suck in all the treasure. So into our inventory. Ah, finally got magic damage. Oh, 39 knockback. I think I'll have that one. Or health regeneration. Right. So, have we got our builder's bench somewhere? So placing everything requires the building mode. So if you press tab, you go between normal fighting mode and craft and building mode. Well, not craft mode. So if you hold down left click, you place a block. So if I pick number 2, which is green, on the taskbar, there I placed a green block. If I right click, you have this beam, which basically sucks up blocks. So you have two different inventories. You have an inventory for building and the normal inventory. So the taskbar will change when I click on tab. So you can see my class so far, I've got my M2 ability, mouse 2 ability. My first one is a shot. My second mouse button is this parrot on a cannon. It's very cute. So if I press number 1, it's sort of a taunting Jack in the Box, and 2, sort of a big cannon. So I don't know whether these change, but they use up energy. So let's put down, go into building mode, go into inventory. I'm still not quite sure how some of this works. So did I drag it to there? Yeah. So let's put this down over here, 7, and go out of building mode, and E to craft. Club world. Create a club world for you and your friends. So we need lots of stuff for that. So cube converter, workbench. Okay, so we need to go and collect some stuff. So this, can't remember what it's called. What's this? I don't know. This is somebody's house. So as you can see, this is an adventure portals for various things. So I think basically you can just make worlds and do whatever really, but so let's enter this one for an elite adventurer. So it seems to be it virtually spawns when you start in and other people join. But again, I'm not sure. So you can sort of jump over like that. So here's a cornerstone here. Let's get my dinosaur. And E. Hold E. So there's our little house here. So have a look at the map. So there's not many dungeons here at the minute. So you can go over things like this and collect them. So that looks like a dungeon over there. Yep, let's go over there. So nobody else is following at the minute. Oh, that's been completed. You can see the portal there, which allows you to exit. So I'm not sure why sometimes these completed dungeons don't show as completed. Because you can see on the map, somebody completes a dungeon. Normally it has a red cross through. But that's tons I don't know yet. What's this? So the middle mouse button is a dodge. Let's put our little friend there. Hold down E. I have no idea what these cubes are. No, it can't do anything. Can't zap it. Aha! Okay. So we've got some currency from that. So we've got to activate the cursed skulls. So there's lots of trappy things in these. Oh, can we do anything with this? No, it's just a decoration chest, I think. Okay, up we go. So here's a portal to another part. So this is where the boss, well, in this one it's sort of a boss rush with lots of smaller enemies. So let's put down our things. Collect up. Somehow. My flask. Whoops. So when we activate this, more enemies will spawn. There's not a lot of room here, is there? So these are quite tough. Oh, so finish this one. Let's pick up everything. Nothing there. So when you finish, you'll get the chest. You need to break open. And there's some lovely loot. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So let's have a look, see what we've got. So we've got a shark cannon, decap dispenser, stylish sidearm. So 78, 78, 78. What have we got? No, I think ours is better still. So we're going to collect those. So we need more flux, so they'll probably give us quite a bit. So let's go back to the hub. Back up to the purple, let's get our mount. Levels 6 and 7, so we're still level 6. Seems quite tough actually. Oh, we're back here. So where's our house? Thought it was here somewhere. Do we move it to the other one? I think we probably did, didn't we? So let's bring it back. Let's get our flask. So I think new dungeons spawn as others are finished. So we've got a nice zone up here. Could do with a mini map, I don't know whether I like fighting on these hills. So I didn't drop anything. So let's collect some material if we want. Let's go back into normal mode. Get our mount. So it appears to be a snowman over there. So look at the map again. think this is basically a dungeon. I'm not sure sometimes how to get into them, what you're meant to do. So these green blocks are basically get you to jump high. Oops, close. Oh, it's another Cursed Skulls one. So is it sort of a jumping puzzle? Probably a hole in. Yeah, looks like a hole there. We jump down. Down we go. Oh gosh, that's a bit cruel. So these are spikes you don't want to tread on. Some enemies will throw them. Oh, what's this? Not sure what that is in the corner. So you can't get rid of these, unfortunately. Okay, so they drop on you. Oh, this looks fun. Oops. So we've got another thing to activate here. Is there any enemies here at the minute? No. So where can we fight? In the corners. Oh! 1, 2. Good idea to just run away. Let my minions do the work, I think. So, ready for the... Oh! And we finished this one. So where's the chest? There it is. Don't go out first. Let's see what we've got. Bug bolter. Oh, that looks pretty good. And Days Gazers. Also pretty good. Let's see what we've got. So we've got health regen. That's a lot of health. I think that's better. 113, yep. Yeah, I think that's definitely better. So, that's a good little dungeon. So you can see we've still got the skin that we had before. So now we need to go back to our loot collector and put the stuff in, I think. Carry on getting stuff so we can make our club. So I'm really No idea exactly how everything works as yet. I'm not sure if there's whether this. Well, I think this is still the tutorial. I'm not sure. Let's get our mount. I think this is tutorial level still, but I'm really not sure. So you can see at the top it says Krakos Legendary Studio, so I assume this is just a world somebody's made. Again, I really don't know exactly how it works yet, but we'll find out. And so we'll leave it there for today. So it's bye bye from Trove. We'll see you again next time.